Well, the Windgoo M20 electric scooter has many things going for it. Today in this video, I'm also going to be talking about what I don't like about this electric scooter and what could be improved upon. So this review is going to be broken down into 6 areas, including portability, design, overall performance, ride comfort, value, and who is this electric scooter actually for. So the first point of this review is actually the portability of this. It's extremely lightweight. Look, take this up a stairs. No problem at all. It's one of the lightest electric scooters that I've ever had. No complaints there from the portability standpoint. You can also fold it very easily like any other electric scooter. Just pop that down. Piece of cake. And I'm going to be scoring all of these review points out of 5. So portability, 5 out of 5, hands down, no complaints at all. So the design of the Windgoo M20 model is actually quite nice. Most electric scooters have the usual flat deck, flat back on them, but on this you have this really nice grab handle on the back, and you can also rest your foot on this, but the frame itself is really nicely designed. It's quite chunky in this area. It looks great, but I did point out in my initial impressions that this kickstand there would definitely need to be higher. This is way too low. And as you can see here, the deck is extremely spacious. You can easily put one foot in front of the other, and this is a nice rubber material, so you can clean that very easily. So from a design perspective, definitely I would give it a 4 out of 5. Okay, next point is the overall performance of this. It only goes 25 kilometers an hour, which is pretty much the standard all around Europe. The torque is okay. You won't get up crazy hills by any means, even though it does have a nice motor on it. But of course, it's lacking that also in the battery size. So if you live in a hilly area, this is definitely not an electric scooter I would buy. And if you remember, if you did not see my first impressions, I was talking about the actual brakes on this. The brakes are good, but the really bad safety issue also with this electric scooter is the fact that the regenerative braking kicks in way too fast. As soon as you press that brake lever a small bit, it kicks in too severe and you kind of jerk forward every single time. I did reach out to Windgoo about this issue and I addressed it as a safety issue if there was any way of changing it on the P settings on this electric scooter. They haven't responded to me, so I definitely think if you did get this electric scooter, you would really need to take that into account. Overall performance, I'd give it a 3 out of 5. Now the next point would be the comfort level of this. You have nice, chunky 10-inch pneumatic tires, and because of those pneumatic tires on this, it's very comfortable. One bad thing again that I don't like about this is that suspension. You can adjust the suspension. I thought I could adjust it, have a bit more travel in it, but let me just bounce up and down on it. Absolutely, like, nothing there. The suspension doesn't really serve a purpose at all. It's something that I guess shouldn't have been put on this electric scooter. If I was to design a scooter like this, front suspension would be the first thing to go on, not rear suspension. So from a comfort standpoint, to be honest, I'll give it another 3 out of 5. So let's talk about the value. For everything that you get on this, by the way, you can actually enable you can knock off the kickstart and just put on 0 start on this. But from a value standpoint, I think it's actually okay. Pneumatic tires, the speed isn't too bad. I did actually range test this. I was going to do a video on it, but I didn't bother. And the reason why I didn't bother is because the range that I got on it was about 20 to 25 kilometers on a full charge. That's roughly what you can get. And I was quite surprised because I thought I would have gotten a lot less on that. That is going the top speed of 25 kilometers an hour on mainly flat surfaces. What I would give the value score on this would be actually 4 out of 5. Well, who is this electric scooter actually for? Well, I can tell you now, this electric scooter is definitely not suitable for off-road use, of course, at all. Doesn't have the power, doesn't have the battery, doesn't have the suspension there, and the tires are just street tires, so yeah, definitely a no-go there. And look what I mentioned, if you do actually live in a hilly area, this is definitely not the electric scooter for you. Avoid it. The battery is not there again. You won't get up them hills. You will absolutely struggle, to be honest. So to sum up everything, it's definitely for that person that is looking to get into electric scooters, get a feel for them, see if they like them, see if they don't like them. It is linked below if you want to go and have a look at the current price on this. If you have enjoyed this video, give it a like, subscribe, and I'll talk to you in the next video.